I've had so much anxiety because I know that if this bill passes, it will be a death sentence for someone in our state. It will only be a matter of time. Oh, there's a protester with a paper sign and I have my 2-ton Dodge truck and I was in fear of my life. And so I'm going to run him over.
It's going to happen. Justin, I mean, it makes me nervous for you, frankly. In some ways, this backlash just shows you how effective you guys have been. It sort of justifies the protests themselves.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Because there's people say, does protest make a difference? If your protest did not make a difference, they would not be trying so hard to stop you from protesting.
Same with
Same
voting.
goes for voting. If your voting didn't make a difference, they wouldn't be passing all these voter suppression bills.
Right.
McNally, Speaker Sexton, Ron Gant, you know that if this bill passes, we will still protest. And if something does happen to me, bring my casket not to a funeral home, but bring it outside the Capitol. And let them know that these are the people who are killing us. Let them know who did this. Bills have consequences. What they want is for us to be afraid to come out. And that will never happen. There's a difference between disagreeing with us and sanctioning for us to be killed. Part of the trauma from the summer is we know also the police will not protect us. The state of Tennessee's government will not protect us. And we are all that we have to protect each other. And even though you have a super majority, that does not mean that we're going to automatically bow down and just go along to get along. Like I said, it's been so important what the Holler's been doing this session because it's been one of the voices who's went up there and made them uncomfortable. And that's what we have to do. I just really hope that we get the seriousness of what's happening here. They're passing these voter suppression laws across the nation. They're passing these anti-protest laws across the nation. So they're taking away our nonviolent means of change and they're making it easier for people to kill us. And in fact, we live in a state that worships white supremacist violence. When we look at the monuments we have around us, we cannot separate that, the root from the fruit, the roots of what is being planted, the seeds from the fruit of what is being born here in Tennessee. And that is this white supremacist violence that is going to end up with some of us dead. This makes me emotional. It makes me fear for my friends. It makes me fear for my safety. But in that fear, we're going to walk forward still because no matter what, we ain't going to let Cameron Sexton, we're not going to let Randy McNally turn us around.
Lay down your swords and shields and join us.
There's a little light of mine, you know, I'm gonna let it shine, better let it shine.